Welcome back to Cyrodiil, everybody. Or should I say, welcome forward. That's right, it's Deagler again with the Beyond Skyrim Cyrodiil project, coming at you with another showcase with commentary provided by yours truly. So sit back, relax, slap your nearest Thalmor sympathizer, and prepare yourselves to be forged in the golden fires of County Anvil. Our journey today begins at Sunnyside Vineyard, a winery that overlooks the city of Anvil. Apparently, the owner needs someone to watch his dog, Paco. Myself, I'm a dog person, so this sounds appealing to me. Nothing against the cat people of the world, of course. I have a lot of Khajiit friends, and they share their sugar with me.
No. Sunnyside Vineyard is closed, stranger. Please see yourself out. Because I'm leaving for the harbor, and Sunnyside can't be open if I'm sailing halfway across Nern, can it? Wait, Side, I apologize. I'm just running late. You may actually be of great help to me. I haven't the time to find my dog a proper caretaker. Might you be interested?
This dialogue sucks. Who wrote this?
Yes, the dog needs to be watched while I'm gone. Now, if you would be so kind as to answer the question.
It was me. I wrote the dialogue.
Yes, as I've said, I'm already running late. I was sure someone would stop by before or after I left. Excellent. I thank you for your assistance, stranger. His food is in the pantry, his water is by the fire, and the wine is on the top racks where he can't reach. Please keep everything where it's supposed to be. The dog doesn't have to stay at Sunnyside, but be sure to keep an eye on him if you do leave. Trouble does seem to have a way of finding him. Aside from that, I can only wish you the best of luck. I shall return in a week's time.
And therein he resides. Paco the dog, I presume? Okay, well, he didn't seem to like that. Maybe he just needs some luncheon. What do we got over here? Oh yeah, he was just a little hangry is all. Who's a good boy, Paco? Who's a good boy? Alright, he's a little temperamental, but he's got a spunky personality. The perfect companion to bring on our next adventure. We could probably just use the wait mechanic and let a week pass us by, but where's the fun in that? It's about the journey, not the destination, I say. Let's follow the Gold Road and let it decide where our next adventure lies. Paco could use the walk, after all. And I probably could too, to be honest. Let this be a friendly reminder for us all to go outside and touch grass every once in a while. But before you do, just remember, the real world is only almost as beautiful. I mean, just look at the way the light hits those trees, the rocks, the flora. Truly, you can only find this kind of beauty on the Gold Coast side of Cyrodiil. It's the better side, in my completely unbiased opinion. Who is a good boy, Paco? I'm told that feeding Paco will actually heal him in classic Skyrim fashion, which is probably a good thing to do after being mauled by a mountain lion. We gotta keep this dog alive for the owner that doesn't love him, after all. We won't reach the end of Paco's quest by the end of this showcase, so it's up to you to decide his fate once you get your hands on Cyrodiil. But back to the showcase, would you just look at that sunrise? I mean, I know I'm telling you to just look at stuff, but come on, isn't that the whole point of a showcase? I mean, the visuals have to speak for themselves at some point, don't they? And that's exactly why we're not taking you to the city of Anvil this time around. Our implementation team has marked it currently under construction as they populate its walls with freshly locked content. Have you guys ever smelled the smell of a locked NPC? It's like a newly baked apple pie. Makes me hungry just thinking about it. Anyway, we'll have more to show on that front next time. This time, it looks like we've stumbled upon Brina Cross, like many a weary traveler. This may be a good place to satiate our desire for pie, or to find a hook for our next adventure. Let's intrude upon this couple's breakfast and see what shakes loose, shall we?
Cyrodiil, Drad, at your service. I know an adventurous soul when I see one. No, I arrived from Morrowind a few weeks ago. I planned to move into the estate near me, but there have been more barriers than expected.
Oh, there she goes. I guess they weren't together after all, huh?
My uncle was its lord until the Dominion destroyed it and killed him. Although it is now in ruin, the land still has value. A silver mine and fertile soil nestled between such and Brina Cross, close to Anvil. It is a perfect location.
Location, location, location.
Well, I approached General Diction and such, hoping to make a mutually beneficial arrangement. With Imperial aid, the ruined farmland and collapsed tunnels of the silver mine can be restored, and I can then provide my goods to the Legion. However, apparently the costs currently outweigh the benefits. I can, but the General also kindly explained to me my second problem without the estate's deed. I cannot prove it's mine to inherit. The deed is still there, more than likely, but I've seen Goblinkin on the land, and I'm no fighter. Malakath was responsible for unfortunate events there. I'm guessing his lingering stench drew the creatures in.
Malakath is a stinky guy.
Thank you. Once the deed is mine, you will forever be a friend of the Drad family.
Who am I to deny a man his birthright? What say you, Paco? Uh-huh. No, I hear you, Paco. Bureaucracy at its finest. Well, we all know how much moving sucks, so let's help this guy out. Brina Cross is just north of the city of Anvil, and it looks like Lord Drad's estate is west and just a little north of that, so it should be a quick trip. Let's double back on ourselves a bit until we hit some dirt. As we depart from Brina Cross and continue on our journey here, let me take a moment to remind everyone watching that the AI voices you've been hearing throughout this showcase are placeholder, just in case you missed the flashy disclaimers on screen. All characters will be voiced in the future by our very talented and patient voice actors. Thank you for listening. For this showcase, we are rocking the female iron armor set with iron warhammer to boot that you saw in action earlier. We can handle a mountain lion well enough, but goblins? We have something those orc-adjacent savages could never have. Purpose. We are here to reclaim the family home of a disheveled dark elf. Nothing could be more motivating. Look at the way Paco just charges in with no fear. He's been waiting his whole life on the vineyard for this moment. Do you see this? No, Paco, that's not wine. This dog is bloodthirsty. And here we are, Lord Drad's estate, despite the fact that there's no sitting lord. Ah well, these things happen, don't they? Tally-ho! Would you just look at the plumber's crack on that ogre? That's where we're aiming. Okay, so full disclosure, Paco definitely should have died in that last fight, but we've given him godlike powers for this showcase. Not sure why we felt the need to curse a dog with immortality, but here we are. We do things differently here on Beyond Skyrim Cyrodiil. Right into the fire, cooking alongside the rats. But I still smell goblins, and it's not the one that's cooking. Okay, they must have heard us coming. Well, okay then. Is that a throne? Befitting of a lord, I suppose. Wait, okay, I get it. There is a sitting lord. He's a goblin and a warlord. Who's the funny guy that came up with that? It wasn't me, by the way. I would take credit for it if I did. Looks like he had all of the proper documentation, too. You know, this might have gone down differently if he didn't try to murder us as soon as we came out of the loading screen. Who's to say he wasn't the true lord of this estate? Ah well, guess we'll never know. We're nearing the end of this showcase, so let's get back to Drad and let him know the gobbies are gonzo. Would you look at that? He even set a place for us at the table.
Really, praise Azura. Thank you. With this, I can begin preparations to restore my uncle's land. Here, this blade was made by my uncle from silver he mined himself.
Alright, a new blade. Sweet! I guess this makes us honorary members of the Drad family. Eh, Paco? We don't talk politics at the table, Paco, but yes, you're right, that is unfortunately the end of our showcase today, and we hope you loved it. We can't wait to show off more of County Anvil before the end of this year, but we don't want you to think that's all we've been working on. We've also recently finished writing for all of Leowin, our next big city to implement. Our editing team has already started reviewing and locking its content, and guess what? It smells amazing. And aside from that, we do have some other big announcements coming your way, so keep us in your feed to stay tuned for those. And there's obviously still even more to do than that before Cyrodiil is release ready, so we're always on the lookout for talented people to help us. Right now, we are especially looking for animators, implementers, dungeon designers, architecture, creature, statue, and texture artists, sound designers, and for our PR team, script writers and video editors. We are incredibly grateful to the viewers and fans out there who share in our passion. We've been wanting to go forward to Cyrodiil for a long time now. After all, a lot can change in 200 years.